If you've ever really wanted to fish but can't get out of the house or from behind your desk, we've got the solution for you. And your Arkansas Symphony Orchestra now has music available for you celebrating the legend and the beauty of Petit Jean. And we've got the video. That and more on this edition of Arkansas's Great Outdoors. In past episodes, we showcased what will soon be a regular event on our social media and on these episodes. We call it the Online Big Bass Battle. This is an opportunity for at-home or at-office aspiring anglers to fish with us. You tell us what lures to throw and where to throw them, competing head-to-head against another similarly situated angler. Whoever coaches us in the boat to catch the largest fish wins. And here's our latest competition. It is time for another edition of the Online Big Bass Battle, and we are very excited. Brian Hendricks is here, and Brian, you have, we've got a competitor here that's going to get us started off. Introduce us to Brad.
All right, we got Brad Conley of Rogers, Arkansas, a Little Rock native, one of the better fishermen that I know, and he is really much at home in a place like this. I think he is in position to unseat our defending champion.
All right, and it's a battle of Rogers versus Rogers.
Rogers versus Rogers.
Because Eric is our defending champion, and he'll be going in the second half of this round, and so we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's how we do it, Brad. We are your anglers for 15 minutes. You tell us what you want us to throw, and we've got a few options for you, and we're both going to be throwing for you for 15 minutes. We'll see what's the biggest fish in that round. So Brian, tell them your offerings.
All right, I've got a Jean Island fisheye that is what won Eric the last one. I've got a couple of spinner baits on, I've got a whopper plopper on, and I've got a crawdad colored brown crankbait. So I think we got something to make it happen out here. And remember, Jack Nicklaus never wore a cap.
I think Arnold Parmel always did. Okay, so I've got 3 offerings for you as well. You can choose between, I've kind of got a pearl colored spinnerbait, and I have 2 different types of soft plastics. I have the Culprit and Credicraw. It's a black blue color. And then I've also got a Lake Fork Trophy Lures Hyper Lizard. That's in green pumpkin color.
You telling me you're gonna throw that?
No, it's. I'm figuring the water's kind of stained a little bit. It puts off a lot of vibration.
Let's make it happen.
What would you like us to throw, Brad?
Well, I know that Brian will be upset if he doesn't get to use the fisheye. So Brian gets to use the fisheye and you the spinnerbait.
All right, I've got the spinnerbait right here and the fisheye. Eric, start the clock. 15 minutes.
This is the fisheye, a great bait for this part of the world. Looks like a little sunfish. We got bedding bass out here. Carlton, our big bedding cove is right around the corner there.
Okay, all right.
And so we're gonna get after it. What we've got in this cove here is we got a bunch of lily pad stems. It's shallow, it's a spawning flat. They are spawning right now, and they're just all in there. You know, any cast can get you anywhere from 6 to 10 pounds, maybe even better.
Way to raise the bar, Brian.
That's what we do, right?
Set those expectations. Now, I've never fished this lake before, but it looks very fishy, very fishy.
Well, this is a private reservoir down in near the town of Rowe. There's a bunch of them down here. All of them are beautiful.
Yep, got one. Yeah. Okay.
I don't need a net for this guy.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say half a pound. Almost 1 pound.
0.99. 0.99. There we go. Fish number 1. Okay. What do you think about fishing from home like this?
Well, I was eating lunch and Brian called and I'm like, 15 minutes, let me see. I've heard about this, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
How deep was that fish you caught, Brian?
maybe a couple of feet. He wasn't much.
Brad is on board with nearly a 1-pound bass and just a 15-minute time period. That could hold on for the win, but I have a feeling larger fish will be needed. That's coming up. Right now, let's hear from our friends at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission on how to enjoy our amazing outdoors for the long term.
Hey everyone, my name is Skeet Lewis. I'm an educator with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Just wanted to take a minute to talk about one of the coolest animals that we have here in Arkansas, and that is snakes. We have a bunch of different types of snakes, 36 to be exact, but 6 of them are venomous. And that's really important that we're able to identify them and figure out which ones are venomous and which ones are not. Now 36 is a lot of snakes to learn. You might need some help. We have guides like this at our nature centers. This is also a free PDF that you can download online at agfc.com. It's a really great resource to help you identify some of the different snakes that you might see in your area. Now, it's important to remember, it's actually illegal to kill snakes in Arkansas. Love them or hate them, they play a very important role in balancing the ecosystem for us. They're incredible creatures. We're gonna start seeing more of them. Snakes like to brumate during the winter. They are gonna rest. They're gonna save some of that energy. As it gets warmer, they're gonna have a lot more options for food. So we're gonna start seeing some more. So make sure to stay informed.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish, the safe bait. You don't have to spend much time in Arkansas to appreciate the beauty and majesty of Petit Jean. Located just outside of Morrilton, Petit Jean Mountain is a magnet for people nationwide to experience and one of our top state parks. Recently, the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra did something unique. Lee plays violin in the symphony and tells the story of how the song came to be with conductor Jeffrey Robson.
We're here with Jeff Robson, the conductor of the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra. Jeff, it was thrilling to get to be a part of the recording of The Wind and Petit Jean.
Same for me. It was really a great experience for the orchestra, and we're going to have this beautiful product at the end of it. It's recording out on all the major streaming platforms, and people all over the world will be able to hear the sounds of Arkansas Symphony Orchestra.
That's great. So it'll be on Spotify and all of that?
Yes,
That's
and
fabulous.
Apple Music and all of them. And it will join our 2021 recording of the music of Arkansas composer Florence Price, which is up there too.
Oh, that's great. How did it come about? How did you get together with Chris Theophanides and get this going?
So this piece of music, The Wind and Petit Jean, was written in 2014, and it was a very special story actually. This piece was a gift from the players of the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra. They commissioned the composer, Chris Theophanides, hired him to write this piece of music that was going to somehow in some way celebrate Arkansas. And it was a gift to the board of directors of the ASO that had really come together to help the orchestra through a true dire financial crisis in 2008 and 2009, and we were headed back towards solid ground, and the players decided to commission this piece of music and celebrate the whole organization in the state of Arkansas.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of music. I loved getting to play it. It's beautiful and reflects the beauty of Arkansas.
Yes, absolutely. I cannot wait for everyone to hear this incredible piece of music that was inspired not just by the legend of Petit Jean, but also that actual place, one of our most beautiful state parks. And the composer, Chris Theophanides, went there and was inspired by hearing the story and then walking through up the beautiful mountain and through the paths and lake and waterfall and everything, and really found a sense of kind of nostalgia, found a sense of fleeting memories, wind rustling, and you can hear all of this in the music.
Piece, yes.
And so it's a real showcase for what a symphony orchestra can sound like and can do. And so The Wind and Petit Jean, it's going to be on all the major streaming platforms. So if you listen to your music on Spotify or Apple Music, it'll be out soon. And if you just search Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, you'll find it.
Oh, that's so great. Thank you.
The song is now released, and you can hear the full version on all of the major streaming platforms. Just search for either Arkansas Symphony Orchestra or The Wind and Petit Jean. And here's a sneak peek at the song combined with our views of Petit Jean State Park. Music's relationship with the outdoors runs deep. You've seen Lee play a little bluegrass where she not only turned her violin into a fiddle, but also cloned herself. She also took the opportunity to play a selection of Vivaldi's Winter while ice fishing in Wisconsin on a frozen lake. And coming up, we've got more. Lee takes Southern Bluegrass out west. And features our state historical song, The Arkansas Traveler. There's a lot coming up in new episodes of Arkansas's Great Outdoors. Now let's get back to the trail. Hiking is one of the top outdoors activities in the natural state. Here's Mallory Lindsay with our weekly tip on how to hike better.
We all know to stay away from poison ivy, right? Well, that's sometimes hard to do when you don't know exactly what poison ivy looks like. And there are many types of plants that have similar characteristics. One of the best ways to identify poison ivy is by its stem. If you look at the stem of poison ivy, you'll see aerial roots. They look like little hairs that are coming off of the stem. Also, you look at how the clusters of leaves come off the stem. So for instance, you'll see that there's a cluster of leaves here, and then here, here, and here. It's almost like stair-stepping its way down. It's called an alternate pattern, where other forms of ivy and plants will have an opposite pattern, where the clusters of leaves will come off on both sides of the stem at the same time.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish, the safe bait. At the beginning of this episode, we started a unique fishing tournament. Two anglers who can't actually fish from home or the office going head to head, telling us what lures to throw. Whoever coaches us to the largest fish wins the competition. Now, Brad and Eric, two anglers from Rogers, each have a 15-minute time slot to see who can coach catch the largest bass. Brad is first, and we had just caught him a fish that was nearly 1 pound. Brad, one of the things with this we're trying to do is help people fish when they can't get out on the water themselves. They're either at home or at work, and we promise not to tell you anybody if you're at work. There we go. Fish on.
There you go. Oh, the bar is set high. You got him?
I got him. He's. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, dear.
Oh my goodness, yes. This is a good fish.
You got it.
There we go.
I say 5 pounds.
Here we go. Man, that was an adventure.
Looks like that one spawned out too, isn't it?
Yeah, and I tell you what was exciting about that was I saw the strike.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of bait fish right there, and then this guy just swarmed through it. 4.27.
Now when we get past this point here, I could throw a topwater, Brad, if you want to.
Well, if you think you can, I mean, you can see it better than I can.
I think I will.
Awesome.
far be it from me to turn down an invitation to throw topwater. Brad, have you ever had a conversation with a shallow bass?
A conversation?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's pretty superficial. I got the plopper on,
Nice.
and I just missed one. Woo!
So Eric and I just realized we live like a half a mile apart, by the way.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Got him!
Oh, fish on.
Missed him.
Oh, man, there's nothing like that.
Oh, look at that, look
Oh,
at
no,
that.
look at here. The little fish that could.
I think I can, I think I can.
That's definitely a hindrance fish.
Oh, fish on.
Here's the 5 minute mark. 5 minute mark right now.
5 minute mark, fish
Is that
on.
an 8 pounder?
Oh, look at
Is
that.
that an 8 pounder, Carlton?
No, it's not an 8 pounder. It's still a good fish though. There we go. There we go. All right. Nice one here. Okay. Right at the 5 minute mark. I think he's going to be under the 4.23, but he's still a really good fish. Let's see what we got right here. 4.29. 4.29. Oh, settled in at 4.27. 4.27.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, man. Brad, you done good. You got 3 fish in there. The biggest one was 4.27. That is the mark to beat for Eric to see if he can retain his championship. If not, we've got a new champion on our online Big Bass Battle.
Hey, let's
do you wanna
Brian,
go
let's
with,
go
Eric?
with let's go with that crankbait, Brian. For
right.
you and then Carlton, let's I'm gonna try that green hyper lizard
Okay.
soft plastic. Go
Yeah.
with that one.
Okay, here we go. We will bring you the exciting conclusion to our online Big Bass Battle when we come back. Speaking of exciting, all of our fishing is in a Vexus made right here in Arkansas, a truly revolutionary on-the-water experience made possible by those who know boats best.
There's a lot of heritage at Vexus Boats. We've been around a long time. We've been designing boats and creating experiences for customers for 50 plus years.
There's a confidence when you get in our boats that you will not find anywhere else.
A lot of times we go out in the wind and the rain and snow and sleet, but we go on with confidence in a Vexus boat. From the shape of the hull, the dry ride, the airwave seat pedestals.
VX20 was phenomenal. I mean, the way it handled was incredible.
You just kind of see that confidence when you're at takeoff and it is blowing and you look at another guy that has a Vexus and it's just like, this is going to be fun.
And I have confidence in that I'll get to my spot and get back. No matter what the weather is, no matter how windy it is, this boat handles rough water.
Confidence is built into every Vexus we build. That's due to the fact that we have got people from the top down that have been a part of this industry since its very inception.
If you look at our fiberglass product, it is unique. We say lighter, faster, stronger. When we started the infused composite construction process, that's what we had in mind, a more consistent, lighter, stronger vessel.
The hull design is really why the hull can run so hard and so fast in rough water. It's designed to basically part the water instead of push through it.
You don't feel that fatigue. You don't feel that driving force of the water coming up through the boat, and you just feel more comfortable at the end of the day.
With a Vexus boat, we work very hard from the way that that boat is built to the way it's finished and rigged to give you absolute peace of mind, and all you have to worry about is filling that live well.
Arkansas's Great Outdoors is brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers, by Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort, by the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, by Vexus Boats, and by Certified Arkansas Baitfish, the safe bait. We are enjoying the online competition in our Big Bass Battle. Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Outdoors editor Brian Hendricks is our guest angler with us aboard the Vexus as we try to catch fish for our competing anglers. Brad from Rogers, Arkansas has the leading weight of 4.27 pounds. Eric is the defending champion, and he's hoping for something a little bit bigger as he takes the next 15 minutes. Okay, Eric, start the clock. We are on 15 minutes, and here we go. Eric, how does it feel to be a two-time tournament champion?
I guess you never know how life's going to turn out, you know?
That's right.
The Lord's always got surprises for you, so I'll take it.
Yep.
Want to go back in that other cove?
Yeah, let's go hit that other cove. Look at that. As soon as I said that, here's a fish. Okay, all right. He's not 4.29 or 4.27 or 4.28 for that matter. Oh! Oh, come on now. Oh!
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, man.
That was muy grande.
Oh, gee. Woo! Fish on, fish on, fish on. Okay.
Need a net on this one.
Oh, get in the net, get in the net. All right.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. All right.
He's not going to be 4 and change, I don't think, but he's good.
That's a nice solid keeper right there.
Weigh him up.
Yep. Here we go. And the weight is 2.57. 2.57. There. Okay, fish on. Oh, come on now. Don't get. Oh, we did it again. Oh, man. Oh, this is what we got left, Eric. 90. Oh, there's a fish right there.
Oh my gosh, that's the one. That's the one to get us out of here.
Okay. Come on, don't you get wrapped around another one, you sorry guy. Come on, come on.
I'm trying to get to him.
Oh, man, he is wrapped up in a stick. Okay. Oh, hold on. Go the other way. Go the other way. Ah! Well, this was an exciting edition of the online Big Bass Battle because we had some big fish caught, a couple of 4-pounders, and we had some 4, maybe plus pounders on at the end, but they just couldn't quite make it to the boat. So we want to congratulate Brad, who is our new champion with a 4.27.
Hey, congratulations, Brad. Glad I could hand it off to a fellow Rogers citizen, so that's great. A neighbor.
That's right. That was fun. A lot of fun.
The city of Rogers is proud.
Yeah.
What a competition. Brad got 2 solid keepers, each weighing 4.27 pounds, and watched as Eric had more than one hook set that could have taken the lead. But the big ones got away, and Brad is our newest online Big Bass Battle champion. We thank you for watching today. You got to see how you can experience tournament fishing from home. We also enjoyed the experience of the blending of beautiful scenery and beautiful music with the performance of the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra playing their own song, The Wind and Petit Jean. You can now hear that song on all of the major music streaming platforms. We thank our sponsors for making this show possible and our television stations who bring it to you. And we will see you next week somewhere in Arkansas's great outdoors.